3, 2, 1. Activate.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rebirth Armageddon Rebirth Series 1 Heat D. We're back with more destruction, mayhem and carnage than ever before. But first, let's just see who won last heat. It was Dogmeat with his destructive flywheel. He destroyed Atlas by ripping off its tracks and destroying its track mechanism. We then saw it defeat Scuttleforce in a close-fought battle before beating Flapjack in the Heat final to get through to the series semi-finals. Who will join them? Well, only time will tell. We've got 8 more destructive machines ready and waiting. Let's introduce you to them and not waste any more time. So we have the Star Ant Robot Panic Attack versus Steggy V. Later on, we've also got newcomers Archangel versus Veterans Takai 2, newcomers Gladiator versus New Boys Chaos 2. No, sorry, versus Veterans Chaos 2. But first, it is the Star Ranked Top Secret and former champions versus Icefire. What a fight this should be!
From Time and Weir, Icefire.
It's a very powerful robot arm with a very powerful front hinge flipper. 12 centimeters per second, reasonably quick. Could be a Dark Horse story with this one.
From Leicestershire, Top Secret.
What can I say that hasn't already been said? It's a powerful flipper machine and a former reigning champion. Very powerful flipper is its weaponry. Launches more in this robot's history.
Top Secret, with an incredibly powerful flipper, won its very first series that it entered, Series 28, beating the champions from the previous wars, Snake Car. However, they couldn't defend their crown in Series 29, losing out in the semis. Can they do better this time around? Let's find out. It's Top Secret!
Roboteers, stand by.
Does the word underdog mean anything? It does for this robot. Good luck to them, because they're going against Top Secret, former reigning champions. They're going to be the favourites to win this one.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
And away we go with this heat straight away. Icefire coming in underneath Top Secret and giving it a good flip there. Back flip from Top Secret. Top Secret now with a flip of their own onto Icefire, sending it into the CPZ with Karma. The Karma couldn't quite get a hold of it there before Icefire self-right. Icefire flipping Top Secret once again, and Top Secret flipping Icefire. Good battle this one. This is flipping fantastic stuff so far. Up and over go Top Secret thanks to Icefire once again. Top Secret being flung all over the place here. Icefire for me currently in control. Icefire flipping Top Secret upside down into the CPZ, and up and over goes Karma as well. Fantastic stuff. Top Secret trying to self right. I'm sure they can do with their flipping arm, with their very powerful flipper. In comes Icefire once again on Karma, trying to really defeat it. Top Secret struggling to self right here. Is everything okay with that flipper, or have they already run out of CO2? If that is the case, that'll be a huge surprise. In comes Karma now with a huge clout with that big spinning flywheel, destroying poor Top Secret. And this could be an upset here, you know. Top Secret, they haven't self-righted, and I think they could be done for here. Icefire meanwhile taking on Katrina now as well. Well, why not? I think they already think that Top Secret are finished here. I think that's because they might be. Karma nearly in the pit. Are they going to end up in the pit? Karma, no. Katrina hitting Icefire, not allowing him to pit her best friend. Top Secret, meanwhile, have been upside down for a long time here. They have not self-righted. I think they're going to mobilise for too long, and I think they are done for. Down will come the deodorant can any second now, I'm sure. Down it comes! What a heavyweight to have land on you that is. Out go Top Secret, they're done for, and Icefire have done the unthinkable and have won this battle. Well done to them. So, Top Secret out, that's a huge surprise. Icefire go through to the next round. Next up we have New Boys Gladiator versus Veterans Chaos 2. This should be a pretty good tussle.
From Ipswich, Chaos 2.
Long-time veterans of Wars Armageddon, very powerful, very quick, very deadly. However, it's a little bit lightweight for my liking, but the flipper is deadly, watch out.
From Kent, Gladiator.
Newcomers to the war, so they lack experience, but they have got a good looking lifting arm. 15 centimeters per second top speed as well. 100 grams meters heavy.
Roboteers, stand by.
Gotta feel bad for these guys, though they are going up against one of the most experienced machines of all time in Chaos 2. Very, very powerful robot, this one. Favourite to win for many.
3, 2, 1, activate.
So yes, if I had to pick a favourite to win, it would have to be Chaos 2. Proven there by the fact that it just chucked Gladiator straight up in the air, nearly out of the arena already. Goodness me. They were nearly out straight away there. Meanwhile, Chaos 2 flipped up and over. Now, can they self-right? Yes, they can. Only took them 3 attempts, but they finally got there eventually. Gladiator trying to get that lifting arm into play, but Chaos 2 once again flipping them up and over and into Karma's CPZ. Corner patrols there, and they're in a lot of trouble if they stay in there for too long. And again, nearly out of the arena. Goodness me. What a flip that was. Oh, but what an attack by Gladiator! Flipping Chaos 2 onto its side. That's terrific stuff, but Chaos 2 bounced back down. They've improved that. They got stuck on their side last time they lost in the competition back in Series 29 to a robot called Mosquito, so they definitely improved that. George Francis knows he knew he needed to get that perfected for this time around, and he has done. And up and over go! Gladiator once again, upside down into the CPZ, and this time it's with Katrina and her deadly destructive blade. We know that Gladiator can't self-right, and once again Gladiator nearly out of the arena. Chaos 2 can't seem to quite get the aim here. George Francis is a very good driver, but he doesn't seem to be able to get the control, just able to get them out of the arena this time around. Underneath once again, Gladiator trying to get that lift up underneath to get them on their side once again, and they've managed to succeed, but Chaos 2 self-righting in no problem whatsoever. There's a surprise. Chaos 2 now getting underneath Gladiator once again and again, nearly getting them out of the arena, but not quite managing to. But Gladiator are in trouble here. They're upside down, they're in the CPZ. Chaos 2 trying to get them out of the arena with that flipper. They are vulnerable. However, Chaos 2's flipper seems to be getting a bit weaker. Is it just me, or is their flips a little more weak than usual? I think they might very well be out of CO2 here. Well, not out of it, but running low. And if that's the case, they will not have the strength to right Gladiator, and Gladiator do not have a stream deck of their own. And I think that it is all over here for Gladiator, and the house robots agree. Karma and Katrina coming in to destroy the remains of poor Gladiator. It was a brave attempt and a very good battle, but they've now been taken to the floor flipper, and they go flying through the air and into the pit. Who was aiming that one? Was that Launch? I'm sure it was. Look at this. Launch through the air, landing on the sidewall and bouncing into the pit. Well done, great attack. What a great floor flip that was. Chaos 2, they go through to the next round, and they are a favourite of many to go far in this competition. Well, Gladiator, they gave them a very good go, but they lost. Chaos 2, they go through to the next round. Next up we have Archangel Newcomers versus Veterans of the Wars, Takai 2.
From Surrey, Archangel.
Very deadly, double-pointed, double-bladed axe. It's a Connects machine, so it's sturdily built, but only 11 centimeters per second. That could be too slow.
From Northamptonshire, Takai 2.
Long-time veterans of Wars Armageddon with that deadly spinning bar. It's the quicker of the two. However, it hasn't really done that well in the past, to be honest.
Roboteers, stand by.
Archangel are most likely the underdogs in this one, but they do look good with that double-ended axe weapon. Could do well. Takai 2 got to be the favourites with that deadly weapon. It really is a nasty piece of work, this one.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Definitely Takai 2's match if you were to ask me, but they've never really had that so much success in Robot Wars Armageddon history. They fought in the Account Mayhem, lost in the first round, they lost in the Heat semis in Series 29. But that blade is very deadly, and it's definitely deflecting the axe blows of Archangel so far. If I was to say which would be the more deadly weapon, I'd say Takai 2, but Takai 2 having its top smacked in, and oh, causing some damage there. I think that was to Brick. It was Brick giving them a bit of a nasty punch back. That just shows you the power of that weapon, smashing up part of Brick there. Down comes the Axe Archangel again though, and managing to stop the blade spinning. That's good tactics. Oh! But Takai's able to spin Archangel off of them. That was a good attack there by Archangel and by Takai to get away from it. Oh, another good attack there from Takai too, and again. And I'd say Takai 2 are definitely in top now. They're definitely in control of this one. They're getting the more hits in with that weapon, and that weapon is much, not very well controlled though, is it? Down comes Archangel's hammer once again. Oh, the pit's gone down! Not the pit, sorry, the floor flipper! What happened there? The floor flipper? Thought it was the pit. I think it's drunk, to be honest. Anyway, back to the action. I would definitely say Takai 2 is on top at the moment, but it could all be played, all to play for here so far. Good attack there once again for Takai 2. And I'm just wondering if Takai 2 could finally prove itself this series. It has never really had a chance to do such a thing, but they're definitely on top for me in this battle. And I think, look at the damage now caused to Archangel. The entire chassis has been bent. Oh, but Takai 2 have flipped themselves. Oh, surely not. And Archangel is still barely moving. Oh, what a surprise this could be. All Archangel have to do is continue moving. And they should be through here, and I think they're going to be, because Archangel, I think Takai 2 are completely finished, and Malfunction definitely agrees, because he's pitted them. Down go Takai 2, and Archangel with a very surprised win. Look at the power though of Takai 2's play, look at the damage caused there to Brick's front wedge. That's horrendous damage. And look there, the chassis was snapped on Archangel, but they go through to the next round. Very lucky there, I think, Archangel were. That's a shame for Takai 2. Hopefully they'll be back again next time around. Next up, Star Ranked Panic Attack versus the Deadly Steggy V. This should be a great battle, this one.
From Hampshire, Steggy V.
Veterans of Rebel Wars Armageddon armed with a very powerful flipper, very quick at 16 centimeters per second, and is made of card. Problem is, it's a little bit lightweight for my liking at 88 grams.
From Cobra, Panic Attack.
Very powerful lifting forks, and it is a legend of the show. Very well driven by Kim Davis. Very consistent machine. Launch 95 has more on this robot's history.
Panic Attack have speed and reliability on their side. They also have made the series semi-finals in Rebel Wars Armageddon on very, very many occasions. However, they are yet to make a grand final. Can they finally bridge that gap between the almosts and the greats?
Roboteers, stand by.
So, will it be the powerful flipper and the ramming force of Steggy V, or the precision driving of Panic Attack with those lifting forks?
3, 2, 1, activate.
Panic Attack is the epitome of a basic design made effective. Those lifting forks, they are a very basic design in weaponry, but they are so effective, especially when used right. And they are being used right there against Steggy V straight from the start, because look at that, they managed to get the lifting forks underneath the lifting flipper and have managed to actually drag and take Steggy V wherever they want to into Karma's CBZ by the looks of things. Down comes Karma's crushing jaw. Steggy V managing to hold strong. Panic Attack say, go on Karma, have another go. Go on Karma, give it another go, love. There we go. Down comes the crushing beak, not causing too much damage. Oh, is it? Look at that! Plucking up 88 grams. That's 88 grams of rubber just plucked up effortlessly there by Karma's crushing beak. In comes Panic Attack once again, and I think Panic Attack here have got this one in the bag, haven't they? Let's be honest. They're by the edge of the pit and they're down, and that was over very, very quickly. Panic Attack took control, flipped them up, put them in the pit, and they won with no problem. Panic Attack go through after a very convincing start to the series. Out goes Steggy V, the veterans. That's a shame for them. We'll hope to see them again next time with a better robot. Panic Attack, meanwhile, are going through to the Heat semi-finals, where they will face off against Chaos 2. That should be one hell of a battle. But first, we're going to have Icefire, the very impressive looking Icefire, versus a very lucky Archangel.
Robot ears, stand by.
Many would say this robot's an underrated one. I agree with them, to be honest. Very impressive so far. Yeah, Archangel were a little lucky for my liking in the last round, but can they prove themselves here?
3, 2, 1, activate.
Well, well, from that start, no, they can't really. Their axe is so powerful it flipped them over. Icefire taking good advantage of it. Down comes Archangel's axe now, causing damage to the top of Icefire. Has that affected the flipper at all? I'm not too sure. Well, it seems to be okay, the flipper. Archangel have flipped themselves over again. They haven't got very much control over that weapon of theirs, have they? The axe sort of comes down with enough force and it just sort of flips itself over, but it's not very well controlled. They're flipped up and over again by Icefire. Icefire, I would say, are just on top at the moment, but you know, it's early on in the match, anything can happen. Upside down now into Karma's CPZ. Icefire now trying to get a hold of Archangel. Archangel's axe once again missing. They haven't got great control over their weapon, and that's a problem. That will lose them points if it goes to the judge's decision. Icefire for me have been the more aggressive, the more control, and well, the more effective robot really. Malfunction with a cheeky little flip there on Archangel, nothing more than that. Archangel trying to self-right, and Archangel spent more of his match on its back than it has on its wheels if you would ask me. And I think they could be in a lot of problems here. The axe seems to have gotten stuck down and have pinned them off the arena floor. No, they seems okay. They're on their side though, and they're very close to the pit. They need to get away from there, Archangel, and they do. You see their axe once again just flicking themselves over. Was that control there? It got them out of danger, didn't it? Oh, look at that for a flip there from Icefire. A little bit of an acrobatic balancing act there from Archangel. Archangel really do need to try and self-right using that axe of theirs. They are in trouble here, Archangel. They haven't got great control over their weapon. And I would say Icefire definitely on top here. And Archangel on their side. And then next to the pit. And it's only and it's inevitable. Surely now, yes. Down go Archangel into the pit. And Icefire, very impressive yet again. Go through once again. I think they could do well here. And a cheeky flip on Karma, because why not? Well, Icefire once again proving themselves to be a very dangerous force. Archangel, they are out. Hopefully see them next time around. So next up, Panic Attack, the star rank machine left in this heat versus Chaos 2.
Robot ears, stand by.
Panic Attack, very effective in the last round with those lifting forks, but they are up against a very strong robot here in Chaos 2. This should be one hell of a battle, this one. I can't wait.
3, 2, 1, activate.
I really can't wait to see who wins this one, not only because it's a good battle, but also because it's a rematch. These two fought each other once in the past, and Panic Attack came out on top in that one. So can they do it again, or will Chaos 2 get their revenge? Chaos 2 on its side, but they self-right, no problem. Now into Malfunction CPZ. Once again self-righting though, Chaos 2, no problem there. And now causing Panic Attack to have a barrel roll, and again flipping them nearly out of the arena there. That was a good attack there by Chaos 2. And again nearly getting them out of the arena. And now they're in with Malfunction. Panic Attack are in trouble, but now they're okay. Managing to lift Chaos 2 up and over. Chaos 2 trying to self-right here. Can they do it? Yes, they can. Into Malfunction CPZ. That's not very good control by George Francis. Two of the best drivers, by the way, here. Panic Attack and George Francis. Sorry, Chaos 2 and George Francis, and Panic Attack and Kim Davis are two of the most amazing drivers we've ever had in Robot Wars Armageddon history. So it's going to be a battle of tactics and wills, this one, I think. Oh, another barrel roll there by Panic Attack, courtesy of Chaos 2. Chaos 2 now underneath the front of the that was a good charge! Flipping Panic Attack into Karma CP there, that was a good charge there. And now they've got them in position where they can try and get them out of the arena. Can they do it? Can they get them out of the arena this time around? No! Very close though indeed to doing so. Tell you what a performance there by Chaos 2. Panic Attack though, driving underneath Chaos 2 now and lifting it up and getting a hold of it by its wheel arch. So that's a great tactic. Snagging it by the wheel, taking it away towards Malfunction, and look at that! Malfunction's axe puncturing the back plate. Now that could have gotten to the CO2 canister. That means that Chaos 2 Flipper could be dead. Is their Flipper still working? Oh yes it is, it's self-right, no problem. So there shouldn't be any too major damage in there then. I don't think there should be anyway. Another good flip there from Chaos 2 onto Panic Attack. Good battle this one. This is very even at the moment. If it was to go to the judges, I wouldn't be able to pick a winner between these two right now. Panic Attack underneath Chaos 2 though, shoving it into the arena side wall. Can they self-right from there? I'm sure they can. Of course they can. There we are. No surprises there. It's a very good robot, Chaos 2. And now Panic Attack has got them snagged on top. Chaos 2 trying to get around the side and the back. Panic Attack underneath the lifter, and once again lifting that flipper up and out of the way like it did with Steggy V. That's a good tactic there. Underneath the back now of Chaos 2. For me, this one was to go to the judges. I'd say that Panic Attack are just getting on top now, but there's still plenty more time for Chaos 2 to come back. Missing a flip. Now I'm just wondering. Oh, right, no, they're okay. For a minute I thought the flipper was once again in trouble, but it's okay. But I'm just wondering whether Chaos 2 did take damage earlier from malfunction, because it hasn't been performing as well as it normally does, and this could be a very big shame here to see Chaos 2 go out this early. Well, they flip malfunction over. That's good stuff at least. That's fantastic stuff. And we're into the final 10 seconds now, and I'm just wondering whether Chaos 2 have done enough in the final moments of this to really make it up, or have Panic Attack dominated enough of the fight. I think it might go to Panic Attack, but we will find out when the judges get the decision any second now. That was a good battle, very back and forth, but there can only be one winner, and they're going to go for Panic Attack. Chaos 2 are out. Oh, what a shame for George Francis. They go out though. Panic Attack go through to the heat final, where they will take on Icefire in what should be one hell of a heat final. I can't wait to see this one.
Roboteers, stand by.
There's Panic Attack with the lifting forks. Got to be the favourites to win this one. But Icefire have a very aggressive drive. Could prove a dark horse. This should be a great final. I can't wait.
3, 2, 1, activate.
So over go Panic Attack straight away. That was a good attack there by Icefire. Great start by Icefire. Panic Attack upside down. Icefire coming in. Oh, look at that! Now that could very well be the battle over straight away, because Panic Attack cannot self-right from that predicament. They are on their end. They are stuck in position, and Icefire is celebrating already, and this could very well be over already. And what a shame it will be. Oh, Panic Attack have been righted. I think Icefire thought it would be a little bit unfair to have them out already, and they flipped them over again, and now stacking them against the arena side wall. Icefire, this is what I mean. Very aggressive driving means very aggressive machining. It means a very, well, obviously it seems to work, because they managed to get underneath Panic Attack, and they're just not leaving it alone. They are constantly and relentlessly attacking it, constantly trying to flip it up and over. Underneath again, slamming into the arena side wall, and again, underneath. Flipping it up and over onto its side. Can Panic Attack get back from there? I'm not too sure. Icefire for me are definitely on top here. Panic Attack need to start getting a comeback on if they hope to win this and make it through to another successful semi-final. That's a better attack there by Panic Attack. Getting underneath the front wedge with those lifting forks, picking up and carrying it across the arena floor. But Icefire once again coming in on the attack. And again, shunting them along. Icefire for me is still on top here. Panic Attack need to do a little bit more here for me, and they do! They flip Icefire up and over! Can Icefire self? Well, of course they can. Icefire, of course they can self. Well, they've got that very powerful flipping arm, but Panic Attack coming back on the attack now. This is starting to get a little bit more even now for me, but Icefire once again with a flip in on Panic Attack. Can Panic Attack self-right? I'm sure they can. They usually self-right no problem, unless they're put in a predicament where they can't self-right, like that, where there's a sidewall behind them. And I don't think they have a chance to really self-right here. And Icefire have stacked them once again into a precarious predicament. And I don't think Panic Attack can get back from there. And this could be one hell of a shock in the making here. Panic Attack can't get back. Brick agrees with me and is starting to attack them. And I think, yes, Panic Attack have gone. What an upset this is. And Icefire have gone through to the series semi-final. What a shot that is! Well done to them! Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time!